Welcome to the listening comprehension, The Haunted House on Maple Street. Once upon a time, in a quiet town, there was an old house on Maple Street. It was the only house that nobody visited, especially on Halloween night. People said it was haunted, and strange noises came from it after dark. The windows were broken, the walls were covered with ivy, and the front door was always creaking, even when there was no wind. One Halloween night, 3 friends, Tom, Lucy, and Ben, decided to explore the haunted house. They were curious and wanted to see if the ghost stories were true. They met outside the house at 9 p.m., each with a flashlight and a little bag of candy for courage. As they stepped inside, the door closed behind them with a loud bang. "It's just the wind," said Tom, trying to sound brave. But deep down, they all felt a chill. The hall was dark and smelled of old wood and dust. They moved slowly, their flashlights shining on the cobwebs that covered the walls. Suddenly, they heard a strange whisper. "Who is there?" The friends froze. Did you hear that?" whispered Lucy. Ben nodded, his face pale. They looked around, but saw nothing. They decided to keep going, and soon they reached the living room. There, they saw an old rocking chair moving by itself. It was as if someone invisible was sitting there, watching them. Then, they heard footsteps coming from the stairs. "Maybe we should go back," suggested Ben, but Tom was too curious. "Let's see who's upstairs," he said. They slowly climbed the stairs, and with every step, the creaking got louder. When they reached the top, they saw a shadow moving at the end of the hallway. They pointed their flashlights, but the shadow disappeared. "Maybe it's just a trick of the light," Tom said, but his voice was shaky. Just then, a cold hand touched Lucy's shoulder. She screamed and they all ran down the stairs, through the hallway, and out of the house as fast as they could. When they were finally outside, they looked back. The house was silent again, as if nothing had happened. Later, they told everyone at school about their adventure. Some believed them, while others laughed. But Tom, Lucy, and Ben knew what they had seen. They would never forget the haunted house on Maple Street. You will now listen to 3 open questions. Answer them in complete sentences. Question 1. Why did the friends decide to explore the haunted house? Question 2. What happened to the door when they first stepped inside? Question 3. What was unusual about the rocking chair in the living room? You will now listen to 4 multiple choice questions. Tick the correct answer. Question 1. Where was the haunted house located? A. On Elm Street. B. On Maple Street. C. On Pine Street. D. On Oak Street. Question 2. What did the friends bring with them to the house? A. Flashlights and candy. B. A map and candles. C. Costumes and masks. D. Toys and drinks. Question 3. What was moving by itself in the living room? A. A table. B. A clock. C. A rocking chair. D. A window. Question 4. Who first suggested they should go back? A. Tom. B. Lucy. C. Ben. D. Nobody. You will now listen to the solutions on the 3 open questions. Question 1. Why did the friends decide to explore the haunted house? They were curious and wanted to see if the ghost stories about the house were true. Question 2. What happened to the door when they first stepped inside? The door closed behind them with a loud bang, making them feel even more nervous. Question 3. What was unusual about the rocking chair in the living room? The rocking chair was moving by itself, even though there was no one there, which scared the friends. You will now see the solutions on the multiple choice questions. Thank you for listening and take care.